Oh my goodness, you guys. That was unreal. The hail and the rain was coming down so hard that I couldn't even hear myself think. It was really loud. Anyway, let me tell you what I'm talking about today. And this is a little bit of a sensitive subject for me because it makes me feel pretty vulnerable. I'm trying not to cry yet because there's no reason. So I've been really struggling with putting my videos out there, and I'm sure some of you have noticed that I have been posting a little bit less than I had been previously, and there's a reason for that. The first thing is I'm kind of going through some personal things, and it has increased my depression by quite a bit, and I just feel like I don't have any control over certain situations. I really want to be supportive for my girls, so I'm dealing with that in my personal life. And then when we talk about the videos, I have a really hard time looking at myself in the videos. And my parents, they're pretty wise people. And I get a lot from them. Probably all the good stuff came from my parents. The rest, I don't know. I'm a crap show. I am who I am, I guess. But my parents asked me yesterday, they asked me who I see when I watch the videos. And the first thing that I see, obviously, is the physical part. If you knew me before cancer, you wouldn't recognize me. In fact, I run into people all the time, and I say, hey, how's it going? It's been so long since I've seen you. And 95% of the time, people are like, who are you? And then I just answer with, hey, it's Liz, long time no see. And then I try to make them feel better about not recognizing me. Because the other part of that is I don't recognize myself. I was telling my parents that the physical and also the emotional and mental and psychological, all of those things have changed since having cancer. And they are, like I said, wise, and they said they didn't know how I would be able to get through cancer and not be changed. It's such a big experience that it's changed all the people in my life as well. So the physical is hard for me because I didn't think I was like gorgeous or anything, but I thought I was pretty. And I don't feel pretty anymore. I don't even want to look in the mirror. It's not just my face either, it's my entire body. I really need to show you guys an updated video of my legs. They are worse than they've ever been. I still feel like I'm carrying around a lot of prednisone weight So I don't feel comfortable in my own skin. I don't like how I look. And that's really hard for me. So to put a video out where I'm showing the world all of my insecurities, it really scares me. So that's another reason why I have not been posting as often. The last reason why, and I think this is the one that maybe bothers me the most, because I feel like I have no control over what happens in this aspect. It's not mentally affecting me, other than the depression, and I go to counseling and everything for that. So mentally, I'm great right now, except for the little things that are bugging me. What I am self-conscious about is my inability to find the right words anymore. Part of my story is when I was diagnosed, they started me on some pretty heavy chemo and testing. And you all know, if you've had cancer, that it's very intense and it's hard on your body and it does things to you. I remember hallucinating and having dreams of hallucinations. It really messes with your head. For me, about a week after, it wasn't even a full week, it was maybe 5 days. About 5 days after I was diagnosed, I was getting up in the morning. My dad happened to be there, and I looked at him, and after I woke up, and I said, "Dad, I don't feel right." And he told me to press the nurse's button, which I think I did, but I don't remember, because in that moment I had a seizure, which if you were to ask my dad, I think the correct medical term for it is I had a subdermal hematoma in my brain. Part of me thinks that it wasn't just a seizure, that it might have been a little bit of a stroke, because after that I had a hard time remembering things. I have a vivid memory of my mom taking me home from the hospital one day, and we stopped at a gas station to pick up something to drink, and as I went to pay for it, I couldn't remember my PIN. I also, I don't know if you can see it, but the one side of my face is a little bit more droopy than the other, and I don't have as much muscle control over it, and I think it makes me look more tired on one side. It's very strange. But since that particular incident, I have had a really hard time cognitively, and I just feel like I'm slower to find the words that I'm looking for. It just takes me longer to put together, pardon me, put together a thought. So I am very self-conscious about how I come off in these videos, because I don't want anyone to think that I'm stupid, that there's a reason that I can't find the right words. I'm doing everything I can to improve my cognitive health. I have a book of puzzles that I do all the time. I love Sudoku. I've been doing crossword puzzles on my phone. pardon me, apparently I'm tired. But I do a lot of reading, and I'm doing whatever I can to help my brain out in the most basic terms, obviously. I have been talking with the nutritionist and also my team about supplementing what I am doing for my brain with foods that are helpful and will help my brain. I don't know if the brain can actually repair itself or it just creates new synapses. I don't know enough about the brain, but what I do know is that I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep trying. I really hope that if you are watching my videos that you will please give me a little grace. A lot of what you see I can't help, but what I can't do is to choose to share what I'm going through with everyone, so that maybe if you have gone through something similar, or if you have a family member who's gone through something similar, it might not be graft versus host, it might not be cancer, but when you see these people who have been through these huge life-changing medical diagnoses and procedures, that you will be a support to them, that you will be able to help them, because it's really hard. And I'm having a bad day. I've had a bad couple of days, but I know that things will get better, that it's not gonna all be negative. I just have to keep looking for the positive. So here's me saying, I hope you can also look for the positive. Thanks for listening to my particularly long and tearful video today, and I will try and post more often. Thank you.